Good morning, and today is going to be a little bit different type of day. As you know, Kayla and I work together. We worked together in this business for the last 3 to 4 years. Every day we are together, mostly. Today we are dividing and conquering. She has to go down and check on the old house. As you guys know, we still have not sold that. Tons of viewings. We're the cheapest in the area, and we're still getting, it's a little bit priced too high. Well, that's just the area. That's how much it goes for. So still no contracts on that. Some offers that we've denied that were super low, like $50,000 to $60,000 less than what we were asking, which I think that's crazy. But so she's got to go down there, do that, check the mail, and also she has made a local sale down there to a place called I forget what it's called, but she'll show you actually in the videos. And then today, what me and Dad are gonna do, that's why I'm on the GoPro, is that we've had 2 inspections on this house and a termite inspection, and we are finding issues that they should have been caught. So Dad and I have worked in construction a long time, him a lot longer than me. So we're doing our own thing today. Both of us are going up underneath the house, probably for at least a couple hours, and we're going to inspect everything under this house, and we're gonna take you along with us. And then also, you will be seeing the difference between my day and Kayla's day. And Willow's day is just sleeping in the bed right now, relaxing. We're gonna have the dumpster guy come pick up and swap out dumpsters. We picked up another storage unit yesterday that I didn't even film. We were moving super fast. Dad came out and helped us do that. And I have some sort of like allergies going on or whatnot. So that's exciting. So what I'm gonna do, open everything up, pull the hatches off of the house. The only good thing about this house, it has multiple access points. So we don't have to crawl that far in any direction. We can come out, go to another access point, but I want them all off in case we have to, you know, beat feet if we're running from a snake or something under there. So let's go ahead, open everything up, and jump under that house. Also last night, Kayla did sell a desk on Facebook Marketplace for $100, which is pretty good. And we've had a couple sales on eBay, gun parts ranging from $20 to $100 in just a couple of those. And we will be back on Whatnot starting June. In June 1st, Saturday of June, we will start our shows again. But we need these 2 weeks off to get the house stuff situated, just to figure out what's going on. Dad and I are going to do the gutters, and we need to do a whole bunch of work when it comes to rainwater, as you guys know. And last night, we did take the Mustang out for a sunset drive. It was acting up like crazy in the beginning. It cleared itself up. Thing runs like a champ. All right, let's get to work. Tools of the trade today. Some picks, mostly just this one, so we can jab it into wood to see if any of the wood is rotten. A really good flashlight and a knife. And when you're crawling under a house, always tuck your shirt into your pants so bugs and snakes can't crawl up your back. I have learned the hard way about that one. So super, got long sleeves on, long pants, work boots, and a lot of times I would wear gloves with this one. I don't think it's gonna be that dirty under there, but we will see. I'll have the gloves in my back pocket, but we're just waiting on Dad. We did go ahead and take all the things off. Obviously we're not gonna take that one off, and I think that I'm going to expect to find a lot of damage, a lot more damage than we were told about. We weren't told about any damage, but I think we're gonna find 2x4s, floor joists, and hopefully not up to like the ceiling. But termites are bad creatures and they can eat a lot. So, but it has come to this. We gotta go crawling. All right, we got Dad here. He's going in first, and then we're gonna head our way up to the front of the house. It's much darker in here. There's water sitting right there. Good thing is that we do have the plastic down, so we're not getting dirt on our bellies. As you can tell, all this was replaced when the house was redone. This is the part we knew was new, but the front is where we're really concerned about. This is where one termite was. This would have been where they tore that down. See that big open spot in front of you? I think that's where the first termite swarm was. Yeah, because we are, I don't know, I get confused when I get under here, to be quite honest with you.
That's because you're turned upside down.
It's because you got one shoe on.
You got one shoe on.
I am on my way to Merle's Inlet. We need to check our mailbox to see if there's any mail that has been delivered to our old house. and I'm gonna check on the old house, just the outside. And then we're going to a place called Pickin' in Paradise. A lady had messaged me that we know that actually is the owner, and she was interested in some of our blue and white pieces. So she is going to purchase those from us, and I'll show you around her store. I'll ask her and see if she's okay with that. So, and then I might stop at the booth just to take a look, and hopefully the owners will be there. I'll get to see them. So I'll take you guys along. All right, let's see if we got any mail. We did transfer our mailbox, but for some reason they keep delivering mail here. So okay, so good thing I came and checked the mail. It looks like it's a lot of junk mail, but there's also some things that, I mean, we really needed. I don't understand how you transfer your address and you also forward your address to the new address that you're at, but yet they still send you mail to your old mailbox. Doesn't make any sense. I'll have to check into that. So now we're gonna ride by the house and just take a look, and then we are going to Pickin' in Paradise. Well, it looks like it's still here. There's the for sale sign right there. And there she is. Oh, we need to get our grass cut. Yeah, everything looks good. Julian's mom and dad has been driving by and things and checking on the house, but I just thought since I was in the area I would ride by, but it looks good. All right guys, here we are at Pickin' in Paradise Antiques and Collectibles. It is right here on 707, right off of the highway here. And we'll walk in, look at all these goodies. She has it set up so nicely in here. You know I gotta go to the jewelry, or the jury. Got some really nice pieces. She's got some clothing here. Really nice setup. And I love how the store is set up so you can actually walk through. It's not like really crowded. She's got a lot of beautiful items. Look at this table. How beautiful that table is. She's got some hats set up here. She's got some stuff that looks like you can do scrapbooking and things like that. For like crafts and things. Oh, I might buy one of these today.
Ow, it hit my head. Now I'm wet.
Water all up in here.
Yeah, now I'm wet.
Okay, so the chimney is there, and then you have, I don't know if you can recognize where some of this ductwork is.
Yeah, we're in the
If that goes around,
yeah.
like where would your front door be?
Further down, I think. No.
Do you have a duct somewhere around the front door?
Yeah. Actually, I have no idea where we are. The front door must have been where that thing went up. What you got going on there?
Well, this went down in the ground, this 2x4 here.
Gotcha.
And it's rotted.
Is that a termite thing right there?
Where at?
Look on the brick, past your head. Nope, looking deep inside here.
Oh, here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that, all right.
Yeah, they're, okay, and they're there.
They're eating wood.
Yes. Well, they're
Having fun.
yes.
All right. There's some mites in here. Can I tear this plastic down right here?
Yeah.
All right. This would be that wall, I think, right? No. Jeez, I don't know. All right, so we have found termites.
All right.
Well, that's a good sign though, right?
So far, everything's looking good. Except for where you have like wood
Wood in the ground.
Wood in the ground, which...
Because right now we should be under... That's a nice looking spider. Good grief, that's scary. Anyway, we should be under the front door. So this would be the wall, I'm pretty sure, that the termites are in.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
That's...
What do you got going on there? Now, are they live in there?
No.
Oh, that's good, at least. They're basically from this point all the way down to that point, right?
Yeah.
from there to there.
I wanted to do something for the piano at the house. Look at all these goodies. So nice. And like I said, look, you can just walk through here really easily. Now this is the blue and white stuff that she had started setting up. So the stuff that she bought from us will go in there, which is flying off the shelf. That stuff sells really nicely. I forget what it's called. I just call it blue and white stuff. I know that's not the name. Look at this. Look how pretty that uranium glass is. That is so nice. She's got this couch set up really nicely. And she's got different areas. Look, you can even watch TV. She's got it set up like a living room. So yeah, you guys come and check this place out. It's off of 707. And it is in the plaza. Kickin' in Paradise. Come check them out. All right, so I just pulled up at the Bounty Hunters Emporium to take a look at the booth. So let's go in and take a look. So here is the booth right here. Julian's mom is doing such a good job with putting items in here for us. Being so far away, it's just hard for us to get here, but it looks awesome. We got some shoes in here. We got keychains in the booth. We got some stickers. We got to get the updated stickers. Those will be in soon. So we'll get those in here. We've had some people come into the booth. There's a lot of names in here, so I'm not going to say all of them, but we do appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in to the booth and taking a look. So I am leaving the Bounty Hunters Emporium. It was nice to see one of the owners. I didn't get to see the other one, but I told him to let her know that we came by and we miss her. But it was nice to see the booth and everything. I am actually now headed to someone that we know, Kelly Jo, and she has some stuff for us. So I'm gonna go and to her house and get the stuff that she has for me. Look at this, no traffic. Just a tractor going down the road. It don't get any better than this. Who else just loves to belt out a song when you're by yourself and you're just driving around? You gotta just sing, belt it out.
Round 2, back in the hole.
See, I think he just opened everything up and he just, okay, there's some.
What is that?
Okay, weird. Did we do this?
No. He just put a nail in the wrong area.
Yeah.
You're starting to sound like Darth Vader.
Alright.
The further we get, the further we get away from that hole.
I know. Okay, we're gonna have to go right
here. There's an exit right here. Can you make it to that?
Right there?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go that way.
Alright. But it looks, that's a big board right there. That's one big thick piece of. That one? That's one thick board. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I don't see anything weird.
That's all old school flooring.
Let me see.
Diagonal or subflooring. Southern pine, tongue and groove.
Because this right now, we are in the bedroom. This is the bedroom.
Okay, move on.
This is gonna be the kitchen area. There's a huge spider back here.
Okay.
Watch out for him.
Okay, let's see.
This is where they live. Now this would be the...
That's a front porch, right?
Yep, it's the porch. That looks like a black widow. I'll be... Alright, we ain't gonna be able to get any further.
Alright,
And up here...
Oh, those are new joists, right? Except for the beams?
Except for the beams, yeah, they're all new. Yep. All of those are new. And then you got big, like this big beam here, that's old. Yeah. Yep, all those are new and they look good. I don't see anything weird other than him. But this is fun, I like this. Telling yourself it's fun, it is fun. Isn't that how that works? Dad is gone and Kayla's heading back home from the beach, doing everything she did in there. She did an absolute ton, just some errands we had to run. And Dad gave me some homework. It's not that fun homework. It's almost like the homework you had when you were a kid and you didn't want to do it. Is that we have to go ahead and get this entire stump out of here. Multiple reasons why. One is because we have the drains in the front when we found the drainage line, and that is it right there for the rain. And we're gonna have to move this out of the way to then get the rainwater away from the house. Right now it's just been sitting here. All this has to go, so we'll see what happens. And so we have abandoned the stump thing for right now, and Kayla's home, so that's good. And guess what? We're out at the old Tractor Supply. We are gonna go ahead, oh, they did have blood meal for your tomatoes, which you think is amazing, so that's good. And we're gonna go ahead and pick up a chainsaw to help us out with that big stump. We need one anyway. And then we're gonna do is get some hanging fern plant pots, right?
Yeah, because your friend said my pots were too small.
Who my friend?
Miss Phyllis from Lourdes driving her little golf cart around.
So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then after that, go home and start working on getting the stump out of the ground, and then going from there. Yeah, we can get that. That looks good. 2-gallon water can. Tractor Supply should definitely give us money for shopping here, or even like a discount code or something.
Willow being nosy. What are you doing? Are you scared of the plants? She smells like blood meal or something. So these are my ferns. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the lady wasn't wrong. Julian over there with his Husqvarna. I mean, she's not wrong. They are dying. So, I mean, and with living in a little town, you're gonna have people that comment whatever. But, like I said, she ain't wrong. They're definitely dying. So I'm gonna put them in these. I bought these from Tractor Supply. So, and I'm gonna put new soil and things, and they should be good to go. And then I'm gonna repot the other ones. I'm gonna repot 2 of these in 2 of these pots that we got out of the storage unit.
So back from Tractor Supply and got the new chainsaw. Just got a little guy, 16 inch, it's all we needed. And again, that will help out with the big stump up there, but I wanted to test it out real quick with these stumps. Worked out pretty well. We're still, obviously, you're gonna have to get a stump grinder to come in and get these things. But I just want to see how the thing worked good to cut this stuff down. And then we'll get a stump grinder in here to do the rest of the job.
All right, so here's the one there. And here is the other 2 all hung up. What are you doing back here?
I'm telling you, my dad said, just dig the stump up. This is a much harder job than one would have thought. I'm not understanding how it's gonna happen. And I'll tell you why they didn't pull it out. She's wrapped up in the foundation.
Oh.
Up underneath the patio, for sure. So I'm not understanding how I'm gonna do this, but I've done a good bit. I mean, if you look, I got this thing, take a look. I'm gonna go get the Sawzall and take a chunk out of this, and a chunk out of this, and a chunk out of this, and a chunk out of this. And then the whole plan is be able to get a pipe in here to relieve the pressure of the water in the rotary girders. It's a movie quote. I gotta get back to work. I gotta dig a hole.
So how you liking Memorial Weekend?
Ooh, I can feel my 40. I'll tell you that.
You're doing a great job.
I can feel my 40. I ripped all that up mostly by the digging bar, and I bent the digging bar already, and I broke the shovel. But it grew into the foundation, and that's the issue I got here, is that it's in the brick. So I don't exactly know how I'm gonna do this. See this pipe right here? This is what we're trying to get down to, see it?
Yeah.
So that's the pipe on the patio that all the water is gonna run in from the,
Let me go show them real quick. All right, so when you're walking on the patio, here is the holes. So we got that one, and we got that one. So it runs all the way down and then over to where Julian is over there.
So now what I'm gonna do is be more gentle. I've literally only done this basically by the digging bar and the sledge. So what I'm gonna try to do is like break it in half almost, and then kind of like do section by section with the digging bar.
Like surgery.
Yeah, and then kind of get closer and closer to the foundation. This isn't the foundation of the house. This is only the foundation of the patio.
The patio.
So there's two
right.
different foundations here. It's not actual house.
Right.
This is house.
Right.
That's the footer of the house. This is patio.
Yeah.
So there's a pretty big difference between that. But you couldn't get a backhoe in and rip this out because it would just rip out. It would break that. Because we had multiple humans stop by. It's a small town. They wouldn't know what you're doing.
Hence the new
Yeah.
setup here.
Multiple humans are like, well, I know somebody with a backhoe. You don't want to get a backhoe in here. It'll rip. Now that I see what I'm seeing, it will literally rip all of that
brick.
up. Yeah. So,
Piece by piece.
piece by piece. I'll go get the cub, throw that stuff in there. It's gonna sweat I can't see nothing. And then keep hacking at it, really.
Bikers are coming in.
It's actually going slightly better than I thought because one, it's full of termites. So the termites did a lot of my work for me. So
kudos to them.
thank you. You guys get a bronze star for this, not for eating the house. But also if I can separate all that wood from there, that'd be pretty good. But it'd probably take me another hour just to start cracking this thing in half. And I don't want to put too much pressure on it because I don't know.
You don't want to crack the brick.
I mean, it's already cracked a little bit, so I didn't know it was in there that deep. But yeah, but I ripped all that stuff up by hand. By hand, I did that. So I'll tell you what, I'm definitely not in my 20s anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's good. So that's my idea, is that I keep hitting it, digging, hitting it, digging it, and then this part comes in handy. If I'm getting to a point, see how it's not getting in there? Because it's kind of
Solid.
Yeah, slightly more solid.
I think hitting it with the jackhammer was doing pretty good.
Jacking, we talking about my arms?
No, the hammer.
That was my nickname in high school.
Oh my goodness, you're ridiculous.
Safety first. Yeah, see?
Maybe hit it on the top. Yeah, like that. Huh? Huh? I'm a great supervisor, you guys. That ain't doing nothing.
It is doing something.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's at least showing me where it's at. See that? It opened up that gap.
Ah, okay.
And then
Yeah, see? My
take
supervising
that.
skills is working.
you shove this in here somehow.
Yeah, do something. You want to come over on this side?
See, this is much less rotted here.
We need to call the termites over.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, where are they? I would like your assistance. See how? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, one more.
in here. Where's that lady, Miss Phyllis, at? She told me I couldn't get this done. You don't know me, Phyllis. You don't know my drive.
These gnats are something else. At least they don't bite like Georgia.
This bar is so heavy. I hate digging bars. But they're so useful. All right, see how it's starting to separate?
Yep.
That's what we want. We want the separation.
Definitely starting to separate.
All right.
You want me to get the hammer? Or you want me to get this?
I might have to dig out more because what's happening, I think, see all the termites right there?
Yes! You guys! Oh my goodness!
Eat faster. All right, watch out, I'm gonna put some pressure on this.
That's probably where the termites are coming from.
They're coming from all over.
Well, all over, but
Yeah.
I mean... Oh, you're moving the brick.
Yeah, she gonna get moved. All right.
Ugh. I hate those little white bugs. Come on, He-Man.
I'm so old. I could do it back in the day, not break a sweat. I'm real hot and tired.
Hey, you're making progress for sure.
All right, now,
Now, brown.
I think we
cow.
got it. Hold on. Okay, I see an issue.
Yeah.
It's up under the brick,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna be able to pull it out. So, let's dig out. We'll get Mr. Sawzall.
Okay.
We'll cut her.
Okay.
And then we'll go take a nap. All right, because we see how like I can't get it out. And we were up, like I said, we were up under this house. This house is pretty solid for what it is, you know. It's like
Back in the day, they didn't mess around with
nah,
building houses.
it's like one of them teeth that you're like, come out, tooth. Like when you're a kid, 'cause you want the tooth fairy
Like
to
a
come.
dinosaur tooth.
This is like a dinosaur tooth. Playing like the Jumanji here. Jumanji, what's that thing? Like gonna take this brick out and the whole house is gonna fall down.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
We did watch the, not saying that that's what this is, but we did watch the Money Pit the other night. It's pretty funny.
Oh, that can slide back further. Okay. Yeah, what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah. Now
These
this
puppies.
has been dead for a long time. That's still alive.
Yeah,
Like that's how good trees are. Trees are good.
they're resilient.
They're so resilient. Just come out. It's all you have to do, my friend.
Oh, there's a root.
I found the root of the problem. Get it? All right, that's just popped. Yep. There she is.
Now how are we gonna get that out of there?
That stays. We don't need that. She can stay there. That ain't important.
We'll put the brick back.
Yeah, we'll pretend like that didn't happen. Hey, where you at, Mr. Brick? Go and clean you out a little bit. All right. Where's Miss Phyllis at? Phyllis! I got it! She told me I couldn't get it. She said, you gonna need a backhoe. I said, yeah? You just wait. All right, well, that's,
Oh, gee.
I got something going on here. Okay. I'm gonna cut him.
Huh?
'Cause he's... Alright. Well, that was my homework, Dad. So I got it done. And now what we'll do is we'll just fill the hole in a little bit. We'll go get the cub, throw that stuff in the cub, and she done. What's that? And then we'll just fill this in a little bit so there's not a gaping hole here. But that ain't too shabby. We are done. Take a look at this. All the stump is gone. And again, this is just part like 1 of 1 million at this point to get this right. The stump had to come out though, and it's out. And it didn't take that long. It only took me a couple hours. So that ain't too shabby. What I'm gonna do is clean up the garage a little bit, close the gates, and go metal detect in the backyard with my magnet.